We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Roberto Alomar takes aim at the single-season hits record. Coming up next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now to the plate, Manuel Diaz, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He went deep in the contest last night. To short. Turner loves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And standing in the outfielder, Pedro Garcia. The 1-1 home. Ripped toward the gap in right. Alomar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Garcia takes his lead at third with 1 away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
At the plate now. Oh, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Wilson. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Bartolo Colon, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in the day and age where they say wins don't mean a whole lot, that's a bunch of baloney. This guy just picked up his 20th victory of the season in his last start, and he's looking for number 21 on the year in this one today. Listen, 20 wins is a very special season.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
In now for Washington, Andre Dawson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Second and third here, 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Gary Carter. Colon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up from New York, number 35, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so, well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in, Manuel Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now. Bartolo Colon drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Sliced hard on the ground. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Striding in once again, Pedro Garcia. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A swing and a high drive to right center field. Robles is back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Austin Voth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now the runner breaks for the plate, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. Skied into very shallow right. Alomar has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
At the plate, Austin Voth. 2-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder O. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Wilson. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So striding in, number 35. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in to try it again, Manuel Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's third best on the ball club. Into the box now, Bartolo Colon waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Nats 1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the second baseman Howie Kendrick. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Vladimir.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Andre Dawson. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Diaz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Pedro Garcia.
Standing in, Pedro Garcia, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Runners on the move for second. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting,
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
So now to the plate. Oh, neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. Alonso rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he's safe.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
To the plate now, Wilson to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 8 and the Nats 1. At the plate, Gary Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Line towards center field. Wilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Robles.
So striding forward now, Victor Robles. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he fouls this one off. Swing, and he pops him up. Diaz shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Xavier Cedeno gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Xavier Cedeno.
At the plate, number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Manuel Diaz. He singled his last time up. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Smoke toward third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bartolo Colon. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here now is Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody out, runner on first. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, and he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. Home run number 490 of his career. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 8-3. Wander Suero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Manuel Diaz will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Pedro Garcia. Ground ball left side. Turner fields it cleanly, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And the runner's coming home. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now the runner's on his way home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guerrero is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Alonso waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hard hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Nationals 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Soto will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Oh, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a pitch on the way. That's popped up. Turner ranging into the outfield, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Stepping up now, Wilson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manuel.
Now at the plate, Manuel Diaz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. Once more a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hit softly on the ground to third. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Mets leave one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Seventh inning stretch.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. With runners in scoring position this season, Soto brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great Matt.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to send him packing again. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Second baseman.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, high in the air out to center field. Wilson is right there, one down.
Now batting. No left fielder. Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Number 10.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. The tag gets one. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 8 and the Nats 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Yan Gomes will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Batting 7, number 12, Yan Gomes.
Yoenis Cespedes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And there's a base hit on the line. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Manuel Diaz will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready once again, Roberto Alomar. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
The 1-2. He's running. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. He'll try it again from first. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now back, left field, Pedro Garcia.
Digging in, Pedro Garcia, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now a pickoff play at second, a dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch, strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Nats 6. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. So now to the plate, Yan Gomes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cabrera.
Mark Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14.
A swing by Reynolds and a ball hammered out to left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him, and that's off the left field wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
At the plate, Juan Soto. Right side, hit hard. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Number 7.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The 1-2. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Mark Reynolds remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 14, Mark.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Number 1.
Now in the box. Oh, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ready with the 1-1. This is pulled into right. Dawson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Wilson last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. This remains an 8-all tie. Adam Eaton is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Eaton.
Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here it comes. Popped up. Number 35 over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Yan Gomes. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Ryan Harper takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
So coming to the plate, number 35, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 3-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
Crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Archie Graham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88, Archie Graham.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first home run of the season as they've taken a 2-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Sean Doolittle will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. At the plate now, Manuel Diaz. This one's flared off to the right side. Dawson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here. 1-1. Line drive to left. Guerrero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Mets lead it 10-8. Matt Harvey takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Harvey.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. Number 35 moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Singled home a run in his last time up. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
To the plate now, Trey Turner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Mets pick up win number 107, best in the division. Edwin Diaz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Matt Harvey records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.